So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons.
Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Cyprus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Pele. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it out wide, and that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. That looks a good ball through. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ball's gone out of play. Pele, there's the shot! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Cyprus are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front.
And the finish! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pele! Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Cyprus have hit a quick-fire double here. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Azar. Picked out brilliantly. Look at the charge, surely! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Brilliantly cut out. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And he can clear it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the through ball. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Company. And it's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Baresi. Oh, terrible pass. Great vision. Smartly reclaimed. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this is... And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Pirlo. Cyprus are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Can he get it through? Yamal. That's the throw. Messi goes for a shot! Goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Cyprus have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cyprus very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Eto! It's loose and it's come back out to him. Oh, he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Cyprus are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Eto. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Minutes gone. Oh, that's a key interception. He's under a lot of pressure there. Hazard. Pirlo spots it and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Thuram. Now it's Hullet. And here's Eto'o. Hazard! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And we're underway. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. Leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is... And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Threads one in, and he was quick to react. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space. Rice, looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Pirlo. Pirlo. Pele! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rice tries to pass it through. Messi with... And Messi! He lifts the roof! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Cyprus are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great ball, and he's in. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge, huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of... It's Pirlo! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Pirlo! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Couldn't squeeze it through. Guti. McAllister. And it's Guti. That's destined for the flank. Guti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Company gets over and intercepts. And that was asking for too much. Yamal. And it's Belletti. He's picked his way through. And he thumps it clear. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely spread. Bale. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking wide. Hullet. There's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Cyprus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Cyprus are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Guti, distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Ronaldo finds himself offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Guti. Rijkaard. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Nedved. He's got away. Can he finish? And a neat finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that could set him on his way. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cyprus leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's Eto'o! And he couldn't finish.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found a way through. Great chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. And this is Eto'o. Neymar. And it's Cannavaro. And they've got rid. And for the first half, that is that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. So right back into the action. Nedved. Guti. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Baresi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Cyprus can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Eto'o taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
And it's Guti. Yamal. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Yamal. Company defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. Nedved. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Takes on his marker. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He is through here. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Baresi. Cyprus are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's delightful. Cristiano Ronaldo! Incredible! Just incredible! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
66 minutes is number 7.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff demonstrating his defensive quality there. That has been slung wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. Yamal. Belletti. Shapes to shoot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's McAllister. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well, this looks
10.
promising in terms of distance and angle.
Number 23, Neymar.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Serves up across.
Coming on the field, number 19.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 9.
Guti.
Zola.
Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been... And another try! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Costa Curta. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Zola providing an outlet on that flank. Bit too much weight on the pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. This is a promising build-up. Guti. That's Rijkaard. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Oh, super ball! Picked out brilliantly. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's lofted through here. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Shoots! Nearly, but not quite. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Guti goes short. Guti's cross. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And here's Yamal. And he's in a big chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart. That's at the end. Cyprus did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's got to be...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked.
And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. Has a look and plays it forward. Cyprus do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good-looking ball. Pirlo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped cross. Looking for options for movement. Chance here to counter. And he plays one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Marquinhos. Azar. Szoboszlai. That has been slung wide. Baresi. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's looking wide. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Yamal unable to make it happen. And De Bruyne! And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Azar. Half an hour played now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. Yamal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Corner number 2 then. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Cyprus are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto'o. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's going wide left. Knocks it into space. The message is clear, none shall pass. Szoboszlai. Hernandez. And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's gone for a throw-in. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Cyprus are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So, into the second half. Now it's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Eto'o! And how did he not make it 4?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Szoboszlai shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Sends it crossfield. Yamal. Now it's Rooney. Barella. And it's Rooney. Szoboszlai. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rooney! Goal! And they are right back within touch. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He was played in well though, Peter. At least that gets approval all round.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pull it. Oh, good take. And Messi! And he's had it nicked away. That has been cut short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great ball, and he's in here. Spread to the right. He is through here. Yamal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Gets his head on it! Eto'o gets flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. Nicked it back promptly. He's picked Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Roberto Carlos is there and he can pick it up. Spread it left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So now the difference is 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number
And he
24,
goes cross-field. That is ended up in no man's land.
Number 19, Yamal.
He's found a way
Number
through.
7, Rooney.
Decent chance! And that's in. Just cruising. They are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cyprus are at the peak of their power. He's had a shot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the up.
And a chance! Well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Thuram wins the duel this time. Vieira. For Wilshere, played out towards the right wing. Vieira. Barella. Wilshere. Oh, this is a very good run. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. Bale. It's Azar! It's in! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is to... Chance! Oh, he really got hold of that. And it's Wilshere. And here's Bale. Hazard tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar picks it up out wide. And this is Shevchenko. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Beckenbauer has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Messi considers his options. No, that's just wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Thuram, can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Look at the space here. That's a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all...
And time is up. Cyprus can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.